our Make Sense foundation, and this one's in the shade Dewy. Using a dense brush. I usually do about 1.5 pumps to start, and then I can just add more coverage where I need it. So just kind of show you the coverage it has so far compared. So now I'm going to go in with a F64 Sigma brush, and right here on the top of my foundation I'm going to do a combination of our color concealers. So it's going to be a combination of the light and white, and I pretty much do 50-50 on those. Oops, too much. And it's great for highlight, so I just put those up there. Blend them on the brush, and it's going to create a really nice highlight as well, making that triangle shape. Combination of our highlighting Pearlizer along with the eye cream, which everyone should be using no matter what your age. So with the light concealer, I'm also going to go in, and that's going to really cancel out. The coverage is amazing, the veins that I do have in mine. And these are similar to like the ShadowSense, where it's going to dry, so you can also use your finger. So just right there, it cancels out a ton of redness, and like I said, it's buildable, so we're going to go in with a little bit more. Yeah, these concealers are great for any coverage of tattoos, all that. Then any extra product I have on here, I can go back in later if I want to accent my contour, add a little bit of light when I do the highlighter as well. So there we are. Alright, so working on the brows. I have been loving the BlushSense lately. So that's in dark. It creates really nice hairline strokes. I do want to fill in with a different color than that and accent it, so we use our ShadowSense, and that is in Mocha Java and Garnet. So with those, off of the doe foots, I just take a little bit of the product using an angled brush to create my shape. Creating the line on the bottom as well as on top. Filling in those sparse areas to build my brow up a little bit over here. And then the Mocha Java I really like just for filling it in. If you want a more natural look, that's where I'm going to use the BlushSense over here to create more of the hair-like strokes, which we want to see there on the front end. And then I usually use more Garnet here on this side. So brows, we have two, And I'm going to go in with my eyes now. So I have the ShadowSense in Pink Posey. So I'm going to do that for my base color. And I'm going to be using the E38 Sigma brush, little fluffy guy. And with that, I just go on here and pull a little bit of the product off. This one's super pigmented, so a little goes a long way, and they're totally buildable. So small little circles. I'm playing around with some pinks and coppers today, so I had a little inspiration look that I pulled, so I wanted to try it with all of our SeneGence products and see what would look best. I think I'm going to go in with a deeper shade in the crease, so this is a pretty good starting point. And with my eyes, I always go a lot higher than I need to, just the way that they are set. And especially with the liner that I'm going to be doing today, I want this color to be above. And that extra concealer that I had, I can also go back in and fix this. So right now, it might look a little bit like a hot mess, but we will get it going. So then on my palette, I went ahead and took our BlushSense with, where'd it go? Sorry guys, Shimmer, the Copper Rose Shimmer. So what's nice is you can take two different items, like a blush and a shadow, and with our products, they blend together nicely. And it created this color here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use that one next. I just blended it on the palette here. And I'm gonna pop that into my crease. I'm gonna pat it on. These ones work so well just by patting them in. And that way you can really control where you want it to go. Oh my gosh, yes, that's pretty. Because I wanted a deeper red shade, but to add some of those copper hints in it. Alright, so I have both eyes on, and I want to just go back in and touch up a little bit. So with the Sigma Flat Angled P88, I'm just going to go in and fix the shape that I created here. And then my winged liner will also follow that pattern. So as you can see, the light concealer is awesome, just creates a really sharp line. And if you want to soften it and bring it down again, just slightly, you can do that. I do want to do my pop of color here, so a couple choices. I do have the new Rose Gold Shimmer, which I think I must use. And there's that one there. So for this one, I just have like a flat, fluffy brush, and you can take it right off the wand. It will be less pigmented. And you can see here, just putting it in the center of your lid. And it does have glitter particles in it, which are super fun. If you want more pigmented, you're going to want to drop the color with the doe foot. So you can see it increased with intensity. And just kind of patting that out. I'm going to save a highlighting one for inside here. So I just want to make sure it's blended with the other colors that I added on there. Super excited for the first time ever. I get to try the Black Eye Sense. So this is our liquid liners. We do have some limited edition that have glitter in them, which are so much fun. So I was thinking of doing that, but then I just got the black in, and as LipSense works, it does have the alcohol in it, which is great. So it's going to be super quick drying and waterproof, smudge proof, just like on your lips. So you want to make sure you shake and mix those together. Alright, so with the Eye Sense, it does have the same thing like the brow, for the brows. So I can go in with that, and I'll probably do that at first just to create my line. But then I love using an angled brush, so that's going to be my go-to. So here we go. Alright, so I'm just going to try it without the angled brush. Let's see what happens. This is easy. I can do one eye. When we get over here, that's a different story. The struggle's real. It's hard. So I want it to meet up with the edge of my eyebrow there. And then start to bring it in to form the rest of the triangle. Lashes on. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face and do lips. So I like to use our foundation in a different shade to do contour at times. And just to show you, like, you can have such a variety of brushes. Like, I'm just using an e.l.f. It's another dense brush, or the ELF brand. And just going to do a little contour there. So if you want a darker one, we also have Mocha Java, ShadowSense, which I love because it's going to be smudge proof. And again, you can build it up. So just adding some color. I'm pretty pale right now. So that's what that one does. And then I'll even go in with a little bit of the bronze BlushSense at times. So just to show you, it's going to add more warmth since I definitely have a warmth in my eyes here. You want to try and get the same amount of product on both sides. And then the BlushSense takes a little bit more of the blending. You want to just keep it in this area here, not going past your eye. And jawline. I just usually do the excess there. So then, of course, we have the nose. So that's where I will show you Mocha Java. So Mocha Java ShadowSense, and I'll usually just do this kind of with a brush. So this one already has some concealer and white on it, but that's okay. So it'll blend it out a lot nicer. So I usually just take it down here and there. So I want to be able to blend that in. If you have a foundation that's about 2 shades darker, you can also use that here along your nose like I did earlier. So all 3 of these products can be used everywhere for your contour or bronzing. And instead of using a bronzer, then I had that white left over because I used too much. I just get a little bit and bring that down the nose, and that's also going to help blend it out so the lines don't look harsh. But again, it's just going to add the shadows there, which will help thin out that part. So if your nose is a little bit wider, like mine just is pretty wide down here, so I like to create that shadow, and I'll even do more here sometimes, just to kind of give it that little definition and kick. And so instead of bronzer, I'm going to use our powders. Comes in natural. The bronze, or in this case, we're going to use Silver Rose today. And with that, I'll unscrew it and open it up and use a nice big fluffy brush. Get some of the product there. And I'm going to still do a blush, but this one's just so pretty. It's going to add a little bit of luminosity to your face. And a little bit goes a long way. Just thought since I was doing a pink rose look, I should use that. Alright, so we're going to do blush and then our accents today with our highlighter as well. So this is the BlushSense as well in Pinkberry. So it's super bright, pigmented, like Barbie pink. And I literally put the smallest bit on there. Even that is probably going to be too much. So just do little dots there. I tap my brush off a little bit because again, it is so pigmented. And this one is great for blending. You could do eye colors as well. So if you want more of a cooler pink, Pinkberry is great for that. And then blending down. Just rosy up those cheeks. And those are our accents. So Pearlizer is the best highlighter. It's amazing. Has such a pretty natural sheen to it. So we'll do here. And I like to tap it in. It works so great with our foundation. And it goes best over liquid or creams. Boom, highlight. So I'm going to finish that up here, and then I'll come back to do the hearts for you. Alright, so back with Cherry BlushSense. We're going to use that for our heart accent, and I just have this little like spongy-like tool that is now clean. And I'm just going to try and do what I learned long ago with painting to make hearts is you do 2 dots and then drag them down to create the tail. So let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. I feel like I need a lot of pigment to start, but I'm a little afraid to do too much. Is it a heart? Oh my gosh, it's a heart! And then I'm going to try and do different sizes and go in with probably less product. Because I want to make sure it dries, but oh my gosh, look how cute, I love it! Okay, let's see if we can do a smaller one. Slightly. So I think I'm just going to space these ones out a little bit here. And again, just dragging it out. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do hearts, and then we'll go back in, and let's just try little dots for a little accent. Cute, dainty, just like a freckle would be. And I'm in love, officially. Like, how freaking cute is this? Just for fun, little costumey. Or if you have your own little Valentine's Day party, how fun would this be? You could even just do like a little makeup session with your friends with that. So I'm gonna do the other side, finish up, and I will show you guys the finished look along with these guys. Alright guys, so I finished the hearts. I think they are so adorable, super smudge proof, which I love. They will not budge, so whatever your fun event is, it lasts. And we have, of course, lips to finish off. So, alright, so what I've been using lately for the mixing is these tattoo or eyelash glue, and we're going to be using a blend today, so it's a nice way to mix them. So we're going to do our LipSense in Plumeria and Be Ruby, and just as always, I'm going to shake the product. My lips are clean and dry. I wiped those off with a washcloth. And then all you do is put the pigment right here in the dish. And you can play around, do the perfect color that you're looking for. So it's kind of like mad scientist. So the Plumeria is a really pretty shimmer. And it's going to be on the cooler end, just like Be Ruby. So I do try to keep the colors in the same range, just so it does have a good blend to it and doesn't look too contradicting and opposite. So I want to keep it a little bit lighter, so I put more of the Plumeria, and then I just mix it up with our flat SeneGence shading brush. And I mix those to get the color. And as always, smooth strokes going across. I like to line it first. So I can overline a little bit as well. And with LipSense you can do that no matter what age your skin is. Those wrinkles are not going to be affected. And then of course waterline, filling in. Oh, so pretty. And what I like that the Plumeria does is it makes the Be Ruby a little bit more of a matte shade, because the Be Ruby's a frost, so it does counteract that. And with these two colors, you can blend them like this, or you can layer them. Because we do the 3 layers, you can actually get 8 different colors. So it's pretty amazing. So I'm just going to add more color to my mixing pot, let that dry, do my next 2 layers, and I will show you the finished look.